So you bought yourself an off-road rig, and you think you're ready to hit the trails. Are you really ready? Let's find out. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Russ, and on this channel we talk about Jeeps and everything off-road vehicle-based adventure. So if you're into that kind of thing, stick around because in this video we're going to be talking about recovery gear. One of the first questions that I see from people that are new to the off-road world, new to the Jeeping world especially, is what should I modify first? Now, my response might surprise you a little bit, and it's probably not what you think. Don't change anything yet. Okay, maybe one thing, but bear with me because that one thing, I'm going to tell you what it is, and I'm going to make it easier for you to get. I know it might be a little bit unconventional, but my suggestion is for you to run your vehicle almost completely stock for a while so you learn the capabilities of it, so that you understand the trails that you like, what you do, what you don't like, and avoid the urge, resist the urge to purchase unnecessary things and rather spend your money on the things that you need versus the things that you want. If you're new to off-roading, you've probably heard the term do not wheel alone. I think that this is mostly true, however, there are some circumstances in which I just don't agree. If you have the knowledge, you have the experience, and you go out on the trail prepared to self-recover, and you know how to use that recovery equipment, then most trails, wheeling alone is not going to be an issue. Believe me, I totally understand your excitement. You have this new vehicle, you want to go get some dirt on the tires, explore, and so on, and sometimes the schedule just doesn't line up with your friends to go with you. So, before you buy new tires and a lift kit and a light bar and all this other kind of stuff, let's get some things that you actually need. Okay, so you've watched this far in the video and you're probably saying, Russ, just get to the point. What do I need? Well, in my opinion, the very first purchase that you should make is recovery gear. And when it comes to recovery gear, the highest on that list is a winch and a bumper that can accommodate it. So why am I telling you that a winch and a bumper to accommodate that winch is the very first thing? Well, it's not always about us when we hit the trail. Although a winch gives you the ability to recover yourself, it also gives you the ability to help other people that you come across on the trail that might be in a precarious situation. It's not just for looks, folks. Oh, and here's a really helpful tip. Once you actually have a winch, know where this thing is at all times. The winch does not work if you can't control it. After you have a winch, there are 5 pieces of recovery gear that I find to be essential to carry with you every single time you go off and hit the trails. We're going to start with a 30-foot non-elastic tow strap. This can be used as intended, as an actual tow strap. It can also be used as a tree saver or a winch line extension in a recovery situation. In order to connect your winch to the tow strap or to a tree or to another vehicle, you're going to need shackles. Traditional shackles like this one right here, I carry 2 of these. These are steel shackles that are weighted stronger than the weight of my vehicle. Now there are certain situations where a traditional shackle will not work. For example, when I was in Harlan, Kentucky, we had to use soft shackles in order to recover Marlin. He was on his side, so a traditional shackle didn't give us the vertical leverage we needed to put him back on all 4 wheels. So I always carry 2 of these soft shackles in my kit. And the last piece of gear is a shovel, a collapsible shovel that you can fit in your recovery gear bag. You will be surprised at how many situations you can actually get yourself out of when you mix a little bit of elbow grease with a shovel. Now those 5 pieces of recovery gear plus the winch is definitely what I recommend as the essential and bare minimum for a recovery kit. That being said, there are additional items that I carry with me every single time I hit the trail, 2 of which I'd like to tell you about right now. The first is a snatch block. This snatch block allows me to not only recover straight with my winch, but also at angles. So I can go off of an angle to a tree if I'm not perfectly lined up to where I need to go or in order to get somebody else out. It also helps because I can take a single point that is straight ahead, double it back to my Jeep, and now my 10,000 pound winch is a 20,000 pound winch, which puts a lot less stress on everything. All right guys, the second thing I want to talk to you about is a kinetic rope. It does not help you self-recover, but it does help you recover others quickly, safely, and incredibly easily without jarring your teeth out of your head. Alright guys, if you have watched this far in the video, first and foremost, I want to say thank you very much. And in order to show my appreciation, I have teamed up with Black Bear Off-Road to give you a 10% discount off of any piece of recovery gear that you may want or need, actually to your entire order of recovery gear. And yes, it does include a winch. So if you've been saving up to add to your recovery gear or to get that winch, well, here's your chance to save 10%. All you have to do is go to blackbearoffroad.com. I have a link in the description below. And yeah, you can get 10% off by using the code ADVENTURE. As always guys, I hope you got some value from this video. And if you did, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and share this video as well so that others can save 10% at Black Bear Off-Road. And get yourself some recovery gear. Live life adventurously, and I will see you on the trail.